Okay guys, hello and welcome to, I don't really know what this is because this is literally just me doing this on a whim. I hadn't planned to shoot a video. I just got my brother's old phone. I cleared it and I was like, you know what, I want to make this my content phone. So yeah, I've made content in the past. I wasn't really consistent with it, but I think now I want to start documenting my journey towards where I want to go in life. And there's never really a right time to do anything. There's a saying that the best time to plant a tree was yesterday, the next best time is today, so why not start today? So yeah, right now I'm on my way to work. I work in a warehouse in Croydon, which is pretty far from where I live, but it's the best option I have for what I need to do, which is right now I'm running an e-commerce brand. So yeah, and speaking about that, yesterday I had a pretty good day. It was actually my best day in e-commerce in general, but today completely flatlined. 0 sales, didn't change a thing, didn't change my landing page, my product page, any ads, although I did launch a new campaign today, but that didn't go live until like 11 a.m. So I didn't really change anything and 0 sales, but I know this is the process of e-com anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, obviously I have to use my 9 to 5 money to fund my 5 to 9, as they say. But yeah, right now I'm on my way to work and I don't really know what I'm going to be videoing today. I can't video work because we're not allowed our phones inside there because we deal with like high-end products sometimes. So I'll probably be videoing, me just walking, going to the train station, and then probably when I finish work as well, I'll probably just talk to you guys about maybe my plan for YouTube, wherever this comes out on. I don't flip in there. But yeah, we're at the train station now. I'm waiting for my train. I think it's coming pretty soon, but before that, I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick. If you're coming from my other previous videos, then you know what my YouTube channel has been like. I talk a lot about Christ, and I want to make this clear. That is still like the main vocal point of my life. I still try and live a Christ-led life in my day-to-day life, saying life a lot. But yeah, that is still like one of the main vocal points. And moving forward in the channel, I don't want it to be me preaching to you guys, or more showing my actions and that revealing that I am a person who is living a Christ-led life. And since that point, actually, that the last video I made, a lot has changed inside my life with Christianity in general, with the places I go, the churches I go to, the people I see on a day-to-day basis. A lot has changed. Obviously, I don't want to get into that too much. Maybe I'll update you guys in the future about my experiences, but as of right now, I just want it to be about my actions, revealing my faith and my belief to you guys. So yeah, another thing that I wanna make very clear is that at the beginning of this journey, the journey that I'm documenting right now, I might post a lot about my business, my e-commerce business, my Shopify stores, but I want to make it clear that is not the end goal. That is not where I want to end up, what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. I want to make that clear at the very start. So for whoever does come to this YouTube channel, they can always come back to this video and see that, okay, he's made that clear. What I want to be doing is creating stories, and I'll say what my end goal is, what it entails, but not what it exactly is. I want to make my own animation studio and create my own stories and stories that I've written down, because I am a very creative person. I'm just looking at my train because I'm gonna have to end this video soon, so I'll make it quick. But yeah, that is basically one of my end goal. I'm not gonna say in detail my end plan, because I don't wanna reveal that to the whole world right now. But yeah, that is one of my end goals. So I understand that I'm using my e-commerce business to fuel that dream, my passion, if you would so say. And yeah, that is where I am right now. So at the beginning, right now, it might be just business, might be just e-commerce that I'm showing you guys, but here and there I'll be dropping in some you know, a few tidbits of, you know, my stories or what I'm planning to do with my animation store. So my train's here now, so I'll talk to you guys later. All right, guys, just finished work. It's currently 11:06. Takes me about like 2 hours or 1 hour 40 minutes to get home. So yeah, I'm just gonna be getting home now. Well, to update you guys with my e-commerce store. Today was pretty dead. Like I said at the beginning, I had one of my best days yesterday, and today completely flatlined. Even though I didn't change anything, but that's just business in general. I think you're not always gonna have good days, but that also means you're not always gonna have bad days as well. So keep that in mind. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now, obviously I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna do, like, usually when I'm on the buses, honestly I scroll through TikTok. I find some reaction videos to some of my shows that I like. I see that as like market research, honestly, because as I told you guys at the beginning of this video, I want to be creating stories and stuff like that. So I watch this type of shows or animes or animated series that I like, and I watch other people react to them, so I can get, you know, a third opinion on, you know, the shows, see what people liked about the show, about a specific episode, see what they didn't like, and honestly just because I enjoy it as well. Or I just go over my plan as well, and so yeah, I'll be seeing you guys later. Guys, just a quick update. To be honest, I haven't really done much. I came back, I was really tired, so I sat on the couch for a bit. Right now it's like 2:25. What I'm doing right now, I'm trying to update my my profit loss tracker. Plus I'm also trying to figure out what's going on with my campaigns. And I don't think I was gonna originally try and make some ads tonight, but I'm just way too tired. Luckily, I'm not going to work in the morning or tomorrow, so I have basically all day to just sit down and make some ads. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, like I said, not much. I don't know what I'm gonna be updating you guys on. Anything that comes to mind that I feel like I should let you guys know or talk about. I want to talk about, then I'll probably do that. But other than that, I'm gonna do this for a few minutes and I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah. Hey guys, just a little update, quick update. Done my profit tracking sheet. I'm waiting for my supplier to hit me back so I can, you know, process pay for the items that I have, because I'm pretty backed up on on orders right now. I haven't paid for a lot of them just because all the suppliers, I don't know what is going on with them. Obviously time differences, so it's like when I'm responding to them, it's like 4 a.m. for me, and I only have basically like an hour to talk to them. So by the time I wake up, they're not even responding anymore, so I have to basically wait until the next day. So that's one thing. And right now I'm just in the process of creating my image ads. I told you guys before that I'm gonna launch. I don't remember if I explained what I'm gonna be doing, right, like, you know, for in terms of my why am I forgetting all this? Well, yeah, in terms of my Facebook ads campaign. But basically what I'm gonna do is launch 2 campaigns, one for UGC ads, one for image ads, and basically test both of them, because I think my ad right now is struggling from ad fatigue, and, you know, obviously competitors and stuff like that. I don't know if I explained it, but if I did, then I'll just reiterating it. So yeah, after I do that, what else do I have to do? Create image ads. Oh yeah, go over, I need to edit some stuff in my store just to make it look better, you know, try and increase that conversion rate. Update my customer avatar. This is one thing that I think everybody should do across all businesses. This also applies to my IPs, like my stories that I'm going to create as well. Even in creating my stories, I need to understand who am I creating it for, like have a avatar that I'm creating it for. So if you have a service-based business, who are you targeting? What are their pain points? You know, maybe they want to get from point A, from making, you know, 1,000 a month to 10,000 a month. How are you going to get them from point A to point B? What are the struggles these people are facing? How can you solve it? you know, what are the solutions that your company can come up with, and just stuff like that. So I think this just translates to all businesses. So now I have like a couple avatars in my Google Doc that I have constructed, but I just need to, you know, go over them and update them, and maybe even create one more so that, you know, I can have people that I target with this type of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Afterwards, in terms of my IPs, my stories, I think I need to go over my plan for the media company that I'm starting, because even though I have like notes here and there, I need to like concretely like lay it out so that, you know, I know what I want to be doing. Plus, if any time in the future I need to edit it, I can come back and edit it. And I may have something that I can show you guys in terms of that. You know, obviously with this, I can show you my Shopify dashboard or my Facebook dashboard. But with my stories, or, you know, I don't want to like show you the whole thing of, you know, like what I'm planning, what I'm writing. Although I can, but maybe later on if you guys actually want that. But there's something that I might be able to show you guys in terms of what I need to learn for myself, so that, you know, this can be successful, and something that you guys might enjoy as well. So no promises on that, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hello, I was taking a walk inside my neighborhood, and I'm trying to think of some stuff that I could you know, talk to you guys about. Bro, these things are way bigger in person. I don't even want to, I've touched one before, but I don't even want to mess with it. But yeah, I was thinking of some stuff that I could talk to you guys about. And then I realized I haven't even told you guys about my business journey up until now. Like even in my previous YouTube videos, I don't think I've mentioned it. So I might talk about that right now. So where do I even start? Okay, I started my first business with my business partner in 2023, like 2022 actually, I think. Yeah, bro, it's been a long 3 years, 2 years, no, 3 years. Yeah, late 2022, I believe. And we started with like a SMMA agency. I think around that time, SMMA was just popping off, so we tried to get into that. And I think this was like the start of the Ukraine-Russia war. So I thought we thought we could, you know, do an agency where we run ads for solar panel companies and, you know, try to help them out. But, you know, because this was around the time, everybody was panicking and calling up the solar panel companies anyway. So we ran into issues with that basically. And basically, sorry, I just paused it there because I was talking to some people. Yeah, well, yeah. The beginning of 2023. Yeah. So the solar panel, the solar company didn't work, solar agency, whatever you want to call it. Then we shifted into, I think, care homes or something like that. Then it was just like multiple different industries that we tried to market for, and we basically spent the whole of the first half of 2023 essentially. I'd say 3/4 or just about 2/4 of 2023 doing that. And then towards the end of 2023, like around summer or like half of 2023, whatever you want to see it, we then found a website called Etsy, and it's basically a dropshipping platform. And with Etsy, we found out that you could first of all sell digital products, which was what we tried to do initially. But then we found out you could actually, you know, sell stuff on the platform, like dropship on the platform. So we tried it out, and we found some success with it from like the middle of 2023 to about the beginning of 2024. And we found we had like multiple stores. We were running like not like a full-scale operation, but it was like me and him managing like individually like 10 to 15 stores at a time, and was making a good amount of money. But there was multiple problems that we ran into. First of all, we was being stupid with our money. We didn't start, like, obviously we're 19-year-old kids at the time. You get, like, this is the first time we've actually had any bit of success, online money, any bit of success. So we got a bit complacent, and we stopped, you know, tracking profits. We stopped tracking revenue. We just, you know, paid suppliers when money came in, spent the rest. you know, we didn't actually have any real like goal in mind of what we wanted to do with the money. We did plan sometimes about, okay, let's save up to this amount and then put it into, you know, Shopify or stuff like that. But we never actually really got around to doing it. Plus there were some other factors which I'll get into later. But yeah, so there was that factor. Secondly, around this time, for some reason, we decided to get, no, not even for some reason, but around this time we decided to get into crypto because we were on Money Twitter and everybody was buzzing about, oh my God, crypto coins. I was getting meme coins, like meme coins are going crazy right now. So it was like, you know what? If coins are going crazy right now, I haven't been this way, let me get this way. If meme coins are going crazy right now, let's put some of our money inside it. And obviously we did some quote unquote research into crypto, but it wasn't strategic. That's what I'll say, it wasn't strategic. So yeah, we put some money there. It multiplied for a while, but you know, eventually it did just go down. And we just kept taking losses, so yeah. And then thirdly, which was something that I see that we couldn't have foreseen or couldn't have controlled, Etsy just banned all of our stores. So we had, like I said, 10 to 15 stores at a time. So between us, we had about 30 stores. And basically all of those stores during the start of 2024 got banned. So we didn't have any cash flow. And we were basically trying to play catch up in terms of suppliers, in terms of crypto, in terms of all of that. So it got to the point where I just had to go get a job. I was like, you know what? Because I'm one of the sole contributors inside my family. I was like, you know what? I just have to go get a job. So I started looking for jobs. Eventually I found a door-to-door sales job. I did that for a summer. Wasn't great. I went to Ocado warehouse. I worked in the freezer department. Wasn't great. And then after that, one of my other friends who we did Etsy with, one of my close friends called Diani, he's been on the channel before, recently got a job as a manager inside David Lloyd's. And because I had the qualifications that he was looking for, he was just like, you know what, why don't you just come work for me inside David Lloyd's? I was like, cool, say nothing. So in my journey, I kind of see that as like the grace period, even though I was actively trying to move forward, because I got some money eventually, and I tried to start Shopify at that point. But the problem was, because the job wasn't a full-time job, it didn't pay me near as much as I have now. So I did start it, but I had to stop it eventually again because of the reason I said. But I see that as kind of like a grace period where I kind of relaxed for a bit. I got a free David Lloyd's membership, 50% off food. So I kind of just taking it easy. But then it got to the point where I was like, okay, I've had my, hold on, give me a second. People are arguing on the street, but yeah, I had my grace period. Let me get back into it. Let me get back into the world. So what happened? I left that job. I applied for another job, didn't get that job, which was actually the first interview ever in my life, which I'd actually failed. I was actually pretty down for like a day, but then I bounced back because I was like, it is what it is. And then I got this job where I'm working in a warehouse in Croydon. And the reason why this job is basically the best case scenario I could have had, even though it's pretty far away, is because one, it pays me weekly, which is best for cash flow with my business, since I'm running ads on a daily basis and I need to be able to have money to put into ads. And secondly, it does, even though, you know, I do travel a lot, or it does take me, I hope you guys can hear me with the wind, by the way, because it's pretty windy. But yeah, although it is pretty far, I still have days off where I can, like today, do what I need to do with my business and all my other stuff. So yeah, that's basically where I have been and where I'm at with my business. And what I'll say is, from all of these, you know, different experiences that I've had in terms of Etsy, in terms of a service business, in terms of getting different jobs, it requires a lot of you. Like, this demands a lot of you. If you ever see anybody, this is one thing that me and my friends always used to say, like me and my friends always used to reiterate. When people say, oh, you can be making 10K a month in six months or 3 months of starting a business, it's a flipping lie. It's a lie. Because the amount of stuff, like the amount of determination and intuition and grit it requires for you to get to a place where you're making 10K in the next 3 months is kind of just, it's not normal. It's above average. The average person isn't making 10K a month. So if you're going to put in average effort to a business, you're going to get at average results, which is not 10K a month. You know, like, especially if you're in like the money space, you would think, I mean, you would know that people say 10K a month is the bare minimum. Yeah, 10K a month is a bare minimum inside that space, but that space isn't full of average people. So if you're on your business journey right now, you've been at it for like maybe 6 months, maybe even longer, and you're like, bro, I'm seeing all these people post online saying they hit 10K within the first 3 months, well, maybe they did. Maybe they did. You know, that's them, that's not you. And also just remember that you're trying to hit something that is above average. So if you're even just working on yourself on a day-to-day basis and you're hitting results that are above average and you're moving forward in some sort of way, know that you're at least doing something to move towards your goal. And once you hit that 10K mark, just know that, okay, I've hit the above average benchmark. Where do I go from here? It's upwards, because the only way is down after that if you don't move up. So yeah, I think that was just pretty much it what I wanted to say. Right now, obviously, I finished making the ads. I've published the campaign. I'm waiting for my suppliers to hit me back up. So what do I need to do now? I think I'm just gonna go home. I need to do some stuff like organize my Google documents for my e-commerce store. And then after that, I'm gonna try and attempt something with the creative side of my life that I can maybe show you guys, you know, like in terms of creating a story, building IP, building that company. So yeah, if I can do that, I'll show you guys. If not, then yep. Hey guys, it's pretty late right now. It's like 1:14. After the last time, I don't even remember. It was still today, but I don't remember what I even said. But I just chilled for a bit. I went to go eat after that, and then I just spent like an hour and a half just literally just lying down on my couch, scrolling through my phone, to be honest. And then within like the last hour, 2 hours, I just come back and just finished everything that I needed to do. So like page editing, Google Docs, all of that type of stuff. I've done all of that. So yeah, I'm completely done for today. Obviously today, yesterday I scheduled two types of ad sets. So one with UGC, one with static ads. I launched them in the same campaign. I'm gonna see how they do tomorrow. Today anyway. If not, then if they don't do well, then I'm probably gonna have to think about just moving on from this product, because it's a good product, but obviously if the results are not good, then it's no point in just keep on selling it. So yeah, I'm debating whether I should go to bed right now or I should stay up and wait for the suppliers to reply back to me, because I really need to get all these orders out, the ones that I have now anyway, because I don't want to get any chargebacks, any complaints, any stuff like that. So yeah, I just really need to get that sorted. So if I do stay up, I'll probably update you guys. If not, then I don't know if this is going to be the last part of the video or I'll do more this week. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Right, good morning guys. New day. And today we've been off to a pretty fucking rough start, honestly. So as I told you guys yesterday, you know, I was testing, set up a new campaign to test it. I had obviously another campaign running, you know, and I was just gonna try and, you know, improve, scale up from there so I can obviously become more profitable in my store. Well, this morning I woke up to every single one of my ads rejected, actually, except from the new CBO, that new campaign that I put up yesterday, I believe. Every single other of my ads completely rejected. And I think, well, it's not even think, it's like with 85 to 95% certainty, that's an insider. And an insider is basically someone who pays a Facebook insider, someone who actually works within Facebook, to go into your ad account, to go into your ad account, your business manager, and disable all your ads. That is just pretty flipping dark, honestly. It's pretty crazy that it's happened to me this early on. Obviously, I was anticipating it, maybe one of my other stores or even later on inside this brand, but I just never anticipated it this early as well. So yeah, all of my ads have been rejected. The momentum I've kind of built on my store is kind of dead now. Obviously that new campaign is running, but since it's day one, is still in testing phase. I was obviously planning to have those two campaigns run side by side. So even though when that campaign is in its testing phase, I'm still running the other campaign that I was talking about before. But now I'm just gonna have to wait till it goes back up. And now, obviously, since I've had all those ads rejected, my business manager is in serious jeopardy of just getting banned itself, because that's like, I don't know, like 10 to 15 ads that have just been rejected. So yeah, and this is pretty much the game, to be honest. Obviously it's upsetting, but I'm not too sad about it. I'm not too frustrated about it, because I kind of just knew this is what I signed up for. And this is honestly, it just feels like Etsy. Like I've been I'll have multiple Etsy stores, like I talked about yesterday, multiple Etsy stores, wake up one morning, everything's gone. So I kind of have a thick skin to it. It's not really that deep. You can see I'm laughing. It's not really that deep to me. So obviously I've found out new ways to get around it. So yeah, I'm going to be trying out those new ways today. I had a lot of stuff planned that I was going to do today, like other stuff that I was going to do today, but this kind of just takes priority so that I can get back up and running. So I'll update you guys. It might just be a thing where, okay, I might just have to move on from this product, because if someone is willing to pay an insider to get my shit banned, then is it even worth it? Is it even worth it for me to continue running this product? Because I'm going up a person who has money to just waste on an insider. And who's to say they're not going to do it again? But I don't know, we'll have to see. So I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah. Okay, hello again, guys. Today is the 28th. So it's a day after I made that last clip. Obviously in the last clip I explained to you guys what happened. My ads got taken down by a Meta insider. And I was saying, okay, I have to decide what I'm going to do now. So this is probably going to be the last clip of this video. I'm going to, keep on making videos. I actually came to a point where I was like, bro, do I even post this compilation of clips that I've taken? And, I have to, because I made that promise to myself that I'm going to post. So I said, okay. And plus, these are the things that I think will give me credibility in the future as well, where I'm not only showing when I'm succeeding, but I'm showing when I'm losing as well, because right now I've actually taken a loss. So yeah, let me just start. So obviously, as I said yesterday, my ads were rejected, like every single one of them, except from like one campaign which I launched basically on that same day. And usually, obviously, after speaking to some people inside the Discord that I'm in, they would have said that, okay, like it has to be an insider, basically. There's no other way to look at it, because I had about like 8 or 10 ads rejected at once, and usually that would be instant business manager ban. But my business manager isn't banned. It's just my ads that have been taken down. So that's the only way I can look at it, that it was actually a Facebook insider. So I had basically one of two decisions to make. I could repost the ads. Oh, no. Before that, I tried to get my ads reviewed so that I could talk to live support, live chat for Facebook, Meta, and try and get my ads back up. But I don't know how they've done this, but a Facebook insider has blocked my ability to ask for my ads to be reviewed. So usually you'll be able to ask for ads to be reviewed, or I'll be rejected, or they'll be in a review process, and then you'll be able to talk to a live agent about the conclusion that they came to. But my ads are in a state of like limbo, where they're not actually rejected by Meta, but they can't be reviewed because of a problem on their end of the system, and I can't get that fixed. So it's basically out of my hands. There's nothing I can do about that. So then I came to the conclusion of, okay, what do I do from here? Where do I go from here? I can either relist or repost the same ads, and they'll probably get banned again. I can keep on running my the campaign that I launched on that day, which I eventually did turn off because for other reasons, or I can try and find a new product and sell that, which is the conclusion I came to. So why I didn't continue running the other campaign was, one, even though you usually on Meta judge your tests over 3 days, once I posted that once that campaign was running, my CPMs, which is basically how much it would cost for Facebook to show your ad to 1,000 people, were like £300 or something like that. So it was extremely high. So that also further proved that it was probably an insider who took down my ads, because if my CPMs are that high, then that means the market I was in was extremely competitive, and it wasn't like that before, which means that someone had come into the market, or someone had upped their budget or done something and basically caused my CPMs to go that high. And essentially, if someone is able to spend that much on an ad, I can assume, based off of my professional calculations, that they're willing to spend a lot of money to get someone else's ads banned so that they can be the predominant force inside the market. So that's the conclusion I came to. What was that? So the ads got rejected, can't get reviewed. So I could have run that other campaign. Because of those other factors, I decided to just turn it off and look for a new product to try and list, to try and sell, obviously. But now I'm in some sort of conundrum where I'm trying to think of, okay, what should I actually be selling? Because the route I was trying to go down with this product was turn it into a subscription-based model, subscription-based store, and obviously just build off of that. That would have been, very profitable for me. And the way the store was turning anyway was that I had one big day where I told you guys that was my biggest day. That day was profitable. The next day wasn't profitable. That's when I started realizing that, okay, something's going on. My CPM started going up, and then the next day, that's when all that crap happened with the ad bans and stuff like that in it. But I'm forgetting even what I'm saying. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking, okay, where do I go from here in terms of what product do I sell? Subscription. I never try and get another subscription-based model, like something in healthcare, supplements, or just like a pump and dump product, like a clothing brand, like something that can quickly just scale up. So that's where I'm at right now, where I'm thinking what I should do. Obviously yesterday or the day before that, I can't remember, I told you guys I'm going to try to show you guys something for the creative side of the video, like what I'm doing with my IPs, my stories, how I'm trying to build, an animation studio. But because of all of this, I wasn't able to actually get down to it and show you guys anything, because it's like I was trying to put out a fire. So I don't know, maybe in the next video, I'll try and dedicate that more to the creative side of my journey and try and show you guys something about what I'm doing to constantly try and build, this animation IP, at the end of it, media conglomerate that I want. But yeah, these are basically the foundation layers of what I'm doing right now. Trying to build Shopify stores, eventually exit them, have that money, that capital, and invest it into that. So that's essentially what I'm trying to do. And to be honest, I'm not too sad, I'm not too distraught, because I've been doing business now for about 3-4 years. It's kind of just normal. Doesn't really affect me as much as it did back then. And plus, I know this is the journey that I envision. Like, I'm not someone who's overly optimistic. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm not someone who only sees the benefits of a plan, who only sees the upside potential. I'm also aware of the downside potentials. So I didn't expect me out of the gate to be making £100, thousands of pounds every single day with this one product, and I just go from there and everything's just going to be, all well. I expected there to be some sort of problems. I expected there to be some sort of dilemma that I had to fix. So it's not all too bad. So yeah, all I have to do is just move on from here. And that's really just business in general. Like, something will happen. It won't always go your way. You will plan out something, and something will happen to basically derail your plans. And it's up to you to either decide to quit or to just keep moving forward. Some people who've experienced what I've experienced, not even just this, but like more of my the other side of my business stories that I can share with you guys some other times, other people would have just quit. They would just straight up, oh, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm just giving up. This is way too hard. This doesn't work. Blah blah blah. You get, which is fine. Some people, that's what they want to do, but that's just not me. I don't like, once I have constructed a plan in my mind of what I want to do, I'm gonna get there one way or another. Like, it's gonna happen, and it might not be in the way that I envisioned it, but it's gonna happen. Oh my god, that's a huge ass dog. But yeah. Yeah, so that's really it. Like I said, that's the last video or clip that I'll have for this video. The next video, like I said, will probably be more about the creative side. Probably show some business stuff, because that's mainly what I'm focusing on right now. But yeah, don't know what to say at the end of the video, because this is a pretty random video, like all in itself together. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any suggestions for me, leave it down in the comments. Subscribe. I've tried to be consistent. I'm not going to give out a schedule, because this is going to be random, like how I am. And then once everything is moving, then I can be more consistent. I'll probably bring out a schedule where I'm posting every once a week or something like that. But that's not a plan right now. So yeah, like, subscribe, share. I don't know. Peace.